was the equivalent of about 2 o'clock in the morning for me because I'm upside down at the moment. But there you go. Chat's off. Malarkey doing. Just gonna wing it. Why not? Why not? Do you know, I realised the other day, I think I said on a Leo thing, we were always a dog family. And I knew nothing about cats. So I didn't know that. So I watched a few things about cats. I didn't realise, I mean, obviously, the sensitivities in cats are completely different. The heads and the tails and how they present themselves and whatever. I never gave it a second look. Because I used to be horrible. I still am, if it's their home, horribly allergic to cats. And so I never, do you know, I mean, cats and dogs, it's 50%, you know, if you think about it, it's like boys and girls, isn't it? I never did any homework on cats at all. So it's been interesting. Because actually, I wanted a cat when I was younger. And my grandmother was called Kitty. So anyway, I've got her now anyway. It's a cat. But it's interesting because it's just, you know, I never learnt it. So it's amazing that, gosh, why didn't I know that before? Well, you can't. We don't all know everything about everything, do we? I know plenty about dogs, but there you go. That's that whole head thing. They're much more into that, aren't they? Right, so this is the. Oops, let me just go get it. I'll show you. Where's it gone now? It's in the sand. Oh, here we go. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't really understand it so much, but it's the Good Omens deck. It's obviously to do with the movie because they're sort of like characters from the movie and stuff. But what's fun is they've got 4 different suits. They've got vessels, which is cups, angels, which is wands, humans, which are pentacles, and demons, which are swords. I don't know who dreamt that up, but yeah. Won't be. No need to challenge that, is there? Okay, joke. But it's nice to see other people's opinions on these things. I'm guessing it was a fire sign who came up with this thing. Has to be, doesn't it? Really. Fire sign propaganda. Oh, splash me nose. Oh, let's ding. Let's ding together. You know the score. Cloven hooves, forked tongues and horns and fangs downstairs. You're not wanted. I don't know why you keep coming back, but I shall kick you out every time you come back. So you all hustle off downstairs to allow pure white spirit light and anything that does its business in the light. They want to bring us fun frolics and, you know, a light-hearted skip smoothly and effortlessly into Leo's future higher self. You know, with a little bit of sass. Let's have a bit of sass today, yeah? See how they can get there. Ding. Just doing my shopping list. Okay. So, what I thought we'd do is to have, as it's Saturday today, why don't the messages keep going? My bank account is just about to overflow. It says something on Facebook. Well, I'll wait till the bank to tell me that. I think. What was that then? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. We'll have that because it's ready to go. So things to happen. Yeah. As I'm breaking all my own rules. Breaking all my own rules. So this is what's going out. So it's going to be like a past, present, future-ish type thing. You can't even see that. Let Leo see it. So that's what you've been dealing with. You know, it's the embers are there. The next one's going to be your sun sign. So this is Leo, obviously. The next one's going to be whatever your moon sign is. We'll have that for there. Because obviously your moon sign is 50%. Oh, the 3 of Wands. And the next one is how you, after today, if you see what I mean. So, who's getting married? Oh, do you know? Is it? We got. You're busy, Leo. Yeah, we got 3. Come back to those though. Ooh, the Magician. Nice one. Yeah, I fell in love with the card because they're quite placardy cards, and actually they're. Anything. I mean, I love the artwork. I love everything about it, and I love the cards. It's just because it's like having sort of Star Wars or Star Trek thing. You don't think, well, why is that bloke with the funny ears doing the computer? It's. I've sort of excluded myself from this because I just haven't got time to watch the movie a couple of. You're gonna have to watch it a couple of times, aren't you, to get the characters and think it. I've got other things to think about. Like writing to the Home Secretary. Let's have a tug on that then. So we're going to have some other cards. They're not going to be linked to these, but they're going to. They'll just be relevant to, more like now and in the future. So let's get Madame Indora out. There you go. All right, you've got the Satyr and the Unicorn. Those are both good, happy cards. Oh, what's this then? Take that one. The Empress and the Sun. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, what's that? I can't see. A bit of grass. Black Swan. Tell you what, in Hyde Park, in tropical Londres, it was cold and it was wet, probably about a month ago. I was there about 3 o'clock in the morning, and all these white swans, and there was this one black swan, and wow, it was an impressive bird. I think thinking back, this is the Father of Cups. So this is like the king of, well, the King of Cups, and he actually came right out and was actually sort of. I mean, sort of right there. So it was like, oh, you doing? You go. What they're such impressive birds. Um, but I mean, then I came back and I realised that obviously it looked like he might have been the male with a whole load of females because he was the one at the front and all the other ones were like, wah, 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 wah. So he was obviously the dominant male. I didn't think about it at the time because it was raining. I didn't want to get my phone messed up with the water and stuff. Um, but oh, what a stunning bird! Stunning bird he was. So, but that'll go on there then, on top of the emperors. And what's going on here? A hand fasting. Okay, what are those then? So, the unicorn, good fortune and friendship. There you go there. You a unicorn or you a horse? A happy horse. The satyr, revelry and indulgence. Why not? It's the weekend. There you go. So they're like half a cent. They're half. The satyrs are half a centaur, really, aren't they? Well, that's why they play the pipes, don't they? Wasn't that? They're like fawns, aren't they? Yeah, they're half a sag, really. Revelry in indulgence. If that was sag, it'd be for about a month. There you go. So that's good. I mean, obviously, we've got free will. You don't have to drink the whole bottle of vodka for lunch, but you can make a dent in it, can't you? So, let's come back to these. That was came out separately. So, what have we got here? Oh, this is Wheel of Fortune. Where's the down? I was going to go. Oh, here we go. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Joe, Jupiterian energy. Sag. Again. You must remember, not every reading is a Sag reading. Okay, let's stuff in here. Oh, look. What have you got? King of Wands and Ten of Cups on top of Jupiter. There's a hand you do. Wheel of Fortune. So let's say going back to yesterday when this would have taken place, yesterday's day or the issue going into the shadows. Well, it's the expansiveness or the increase of a Ten of Cups for the Sagittarius. Happy rainbow time. I mean, you got a lot of. I was about to say. I just said. It's just, not everything's a Sagittarius reading, but sorry, the Sagittarius taking over the planet or something. Why not? Didn't we do that already? On the second lap. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I can't see what's going on there. I can't see what's going on the back of that. Something's gone off in the water. Oh, looks like Ibiza. King of Wands then. Nice one. So, something might have grown with the Sagittarius. Just a bit more on that. Nope. Yeah. dribbling out all over the place. No. Six of Wands. Six of Wands, King of Wands, Ten of Cups. The man from Del Monte, he said, yay. Hierophant. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Whoa. That's probably enough. Ooh. There's a lot of wand energy here. So it's all coming off. It's all coming off Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. King of Wands, Ten of Cups. So let's hazard a guess. Let's not skirt around it. Some sort of entanglement with the Sagittarius. The Four of Pentacles can be seen as slightly negative, but with this Seven of Wands here, what on earth? Anyway, what on earth are you doing? Sorry, anyway. The success, or the progress, I mean success in let's say in dealings with the Sagittarius. Ten of Cups. So go from the Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, so it can be sort of maligned as somebody who's being a bit miserly, but no, if it's worth protecting, Seven of Wands, it's a success that's worth protecting, then you hang on to that tight. And then it's almost like you've got the faith, you've got the confidence of the faith of the Hierophants. To move forward, Three of Wands, on an emotional level. Which obviously means with fire signs, trust, I think trust is quite, I mean, trust big with everybody, but with fire signs, trust is what I've noticed through my life. It's a huge thing for fire signs because everybody loves a fire sign until they don't. I know that sounds a bit generalized, but you know, if you want a party to go with the swing, you have a couple of Sagittarians, a couple of Leos, or a couple of Aries around, because they'll be the ones who get it going. It's, you know, and you can get, and I know this is generalized, but if you want it to swing, you know, you say, can you come early? Just get it going. Oh, is it Eurovision Song Contest tonight? Oh, happy joy. I only remember because I had a Eurovision Song Contest party when I was about 30. It went on for 2 days. It's a whole other thing. Um, Damn good party. Um, um, no, it's for anybody who's not in Britain. It's because we're not allowed to shoot anybody anymore in Europe. We sing at each other once a year, and it's a 4 hour TV show where every country sings a song, um, and you do. You sit at home with a little. Well, we used to have a little score sheet of what the song's like, which isn't normally that important. It's the song, dance routine, or backing dancers, are they cute or not? Um, use of wind machine and key change, and then optional extras. Um, so it's the biggest. I mean, you always need a you always need a few pyrotechnics and a wind machine and a key change to sort of lift it up again. Woo. Um, I think that is that tonight. How exciting! Best night of the year, Eurovision Song Contest. But then the songs are sort of pretty much immaterial. It's the voting afterwards, which is a little bit crazy because France, Belgium, and Luxembourg normally give, because they're all French speaking, they all give each other 10 points. 12 points. 12 points de France. So you don't get many points from France. Well, Britain and France never give each other any points. Portugal and Spain normally give each other 12. Then you get all these Eastern Europeans who, because they knocked 7 bells out of each other in the 90s, like Bosnia doesn't give Serbia any points. So it's this whole political mishmash, and everyone's just sort of knocking. Oh, I might get half a shandy and a fillet to it. It's fantastic because it starts at 8 and finishes at midnight. It's fantastic. Anyway, shut up, Edward. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, fire signs. Um, People, because they love the the movement and the sort of jolliness of fire signs. Um, so you can. I mean, what am I trying to say in a nutshell? Come on, you can feel a little bit picked up and put down because they want the oomph and the spark and the thing, and then they sort of think, "Oh, thanks." It's like going up an escalator. They get to the top of the escalator, then they go, "Okay, pfft, that's enough of you. I'm up now." So it's almost like they want you to elevate their mood, and then they think they've done it by themselves, but actually they've leached off your energy to get you up there. And you can feel a bit picked up and put down, um, and it's about taking that as a compliment, not being offended by it, even though you have been used. Just realise that it's your strength, it's your gift to the world to do that, um, and it's quite a compliment to be viewed as that. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But don't misunderstand. I mean, I had to depersonalize it because I thought, well, pick me up, put me down, why don't you? Um, we all have free will, whether to participate in that or not, or to be somebody's escalator or not. Once you identify what's going on, I used to be so hurt by it actually, because it's almost like being invited to a party and then you help set up and stuff like that. Then they say, "Oh, would you buy? Yeah, we've run out of wine. Would you go to the shops and get another bottle of wine?" And then whilst you're out, they change the locks and you can't get back. You miss they don't want you at the party. They want you to help set it up. Type feeling. Now, why was I saying that? I can't remember now. I'm too giddy about the Eurovision Song Contest. That's the end of this. It was about trust. Um, and going forwards with anybody, and I mean, I just can go from what people have said to me in the past and what have you. It's the thing about fire signs. Are they going to pick me up and put me down? So to go forwards with the confidence of the King of Pentacles, which is knowing your worth, somebody must have, well, this Sagittarius may well have passed the test of I mean, obviously it's a fire sign, so they're not going to. There you go. They'll get themselves up, and you'll get yourself up, and you won't. See the worst. I mean, I'm sort of hyper anyway. People would say to me, "Okay, come on, let's do that." And so they use your energy to drive things forward. Then they go, "Oh gosh, don't you ever shut up, or don't you ever do, or don't you do this, don't you do that?" And you think, well, you asked me to help you, and now you get, and then you sort of, it's like tall poppy. And in America, you call it crabs in a barrel, where they pull one down. We call it tall poppy syndrome. People sort of grow you tall just to then chop chop you down. You know, it's a sort of a tabloid press thing, and you wouldn't get that with two fire signs. Obviously, that's interesting because that's the first time I've done it, split it between sun and moon signs. You wouldn't get that with two fire sun signs because you wouldn't need each other in that way. I mean, pretty much that dance. Oof. I mean, that's probably. I mean, it's all wands here, isn't it? Apart from two. It's wands and pentacles, and some cups. No swords. No swords. Day off from swords. So that's the healthy aspect. Because obviously, if you imagine playing tennis, you know, you serve that way. That's your sun sign serving or hitting forwards. That's your male, your ego type thing. But say, should they get it back? Should they return your serve? You don't know where it's coming. You know, you actually have to process it because it's an unknown. It's not your best foot forward. You actually have to sort of almost take a step back and receive it, the feminine. And that's your moon sign, which is just, I mean, the game of tennis, it's backwards and forwards. Life is backwards and forwards, male yin and yang type thing. So that's why I think in going forwards, I'm going to split it between sun and moon sign. Obviously, we'll know what the sun sign is, but you have to apply it to your own moon sign. So to have two fire sun signs, I've stumbled into something quite clever there. Well, I'm not the first to have done it, but to actually make it make sense. Welcome to my thinking on the hoof. Okay, so let's look at the moons. I mean, that is really healthy. That's what's going on. So that's the scaffolding on which, well, that's the foundations on which this is going to happen. So this is the sun and this is the moon, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's not. They were both the sun and that's the moon. Okay. So you've got the Page of Wands. Who's this? What? Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. That's going to be a bust up, isn't it? Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Ah, no, actually not so. The Page of Swords is about an adventure, isn't it? Page of Wands is about an adventure. Just thinking, it's the Ace of Swords, but in a person. It's like, okay, well, how am I? Yeah. Because the Ten of Wands have been put down, you've got this new lease of life going up to the court cards. And the Page of Swords is about, I mean, yeah, he's almost using that sword like a golf club. Like, what do I do? Help. So it's about doing your homework and investigating and just casting a wide net on something. So maybe you're off on an adventure. Maybe you're going on holiday or something. Let's find out. Yes, let's. So this is your sun sign. Oh, wow. Just talking about that. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. You're the pilot on the plane. How exciting. Yeah, okay, okay. You don't really want to go Knight of Pentacle Airways, do you? You never get off the ground. 6 of Cups. Where are you going on holiday? Oh, last week. I forget it. very helpful, is it? Oh. Page of Cups. I'm not. See what? Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. No, that's interesting because the Seven of Swords is for an Aquarius moon. I've got an Aquarius moon, so at least I can talk about that with some confidence. So if you think about going back to that tennis example, as it comes back at you with that processing thing. So how do you approach things emotionally? How do you calculate things emotionally? Or at arm's length? With Aquarius, it's arm's length, isn't it? Like, it's not the gung ho of the fire sign. It's like, just, there's a moat there for a reason. Excuse me. Just, I like my space. And I keep meaning to do this. There's a song. It used to be an old club track. If I ain't got it, it's because I don't want it. And Aquarian moons can get into that habit of that disassociation and detachment of go, well, a bit of a scorched earth policy. Well, I don't want it anyway. And sort of trot off and go there and take themselves over the hill just to be back, just to get a bit of peace and quiet. So yeah, really is value of your own space and turf, isn't it? Could you imagine two fire signs and two fire signs with both with an Aquarius moon? Wow. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Wonder what their north nodes would be. I've got an Aquarius north node, so I can just lam Aquarius onto Aquarius. Then I don't have to learn anything else, which is quite handy. Which means Leo's my south node, so I know that. I remember my sort of thing about Leo is, for some reason, when I was a kid, my mother was, "Oh, you're such a show off. You keep showing off." Then I actually doing anything or even telling a joke. I don't want this to be a knock on my mother figure. It's just a story about my Leo connection. So please don't think it's any more than that. But I grew up with a bit of a hang up about anybody watching me do anything. Oh, you're such a show off. Well, I wasn't. I was just doing something, And then I realised it's because of a narcissist sort of attention jealousy thing. You don't understand that too about 50. Well, I didn't anyway. But I used to think, well, showing off was it wasn't even showing off, it was doing anything or telling a joke or doing a silly. I used to be so, no, I don't want to do that because I'll get told off. So the Seven of Swords, that was a long dip down Aquarius moon, wasn't it? So all good stuff. I mean, that's the good side of the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. What's not to love? Then it got a bit sludgy. Six of Cups, doing that. Maybe you're taking a look back. Page of Cups. We've got 3 pages. You got 4 court cards here, one of each element. But the senior one is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like he's driving the pace. So you've done it. You're taking your time over it. Oh, Leo, you had the Knight of Pentacles yesterday, the day before. So that's what's driving the pace, because you want to get it right, slow but sure. not everything was it seemed, or you might have missed something, or you've got to add something else, or you've actually you've uncut. You think, oh, actually, you've had a bit of a light bulb moment. Well, it feels like a good light bulb moment because it's freeing you up to go off and explore. So whatever this was, six. That's right. He was talking about grief being a process, not an event, and you don't normally notice that you've come out of grief or the associated feelings and stuff or the behaviours until you see it in the rearview mirror and think, "Oh, I'm out of it." It's not like coming out of a tunnel going, "Oh," because you see the day, the light at the end of the tunnel getting bigger. And you think, "I'm out of the tunnel." Grief's not like that. You still squeaky chair, squeaky shoes. Grief is the end of grief is something you see because you still got your head down getting through it. So maybe you've realised that you're out of whatever. Yeah, you've had a little look back and think, actually, oh, I'm out of it now. Wow. Yes. There you go. Which is why you've got this sort of celebratory Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Swords up here. And the lesson you've learnt from it is to, if you're doing something, announce it as an achievement after the event, not as a plan going towards it, because people will try and trip you up. So that's always like the lesson learned. And on the top of here, we've got the Page of Wands again. So, yeah. And that's going forwards as your sun sign. Brilliant. That almost feels like a discharge letter from a psychiatrist. Sorry. It feels good. That feels good. Oh, so it's done, but I mean, on top of that one, this is almost. It's almost like this was what you were planning to do, and it could have all gone horribly wrong if you were still in the grief thing. But you think, oh, might as well plan it, but I don't have to do it. But it's almost like, yes, I will do it. It's almost like these are your dreams from yesterday, and actually you're going to do something about them today. Acting on your. It's not sure. You're not sure. You might have hoped to do something, or dreamt about doing something. Well, yeah, I mean, we all dream about the Ten of Cups, don't we? And about moving on towards them. But do we ever do anything, get it over the finishing line? Well, if we're stuck in grief, well, that was a nice idea. Let's pop that in the drawer, in the cupboard, and it, but whatever this Six of Cups was, you've actually go, oh, I must have flicked the light switch with an elbow. I didn't realise it. Oh, yeah, it is light again. It is sunny again. Well done. It's bold. If that's the case, that's lovely. Nice one. So let's look at this then. Well, you got the Three of Angels, or the Three of Wands. So, well, that's nice. Because you had the Three of Wands here, didn't you? Was it two somewhere? I'm sure you did. Am I hallucinating? Can't be. And let's just pretend you did. Even if you didn't, you've got it now. Three of Wands. So this is your moon sign. Let's make sure. Where did I get the through? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Three of Wands. So that means linking through, because you are going to do something about it. Not just in thoughts, but in deed. You're going to act on it. You're going to double act. Whoa. You got fire. Something stoked you up, isn't it? And so that 3 of Wands carries forwards into your moon sign. So your sun and your moon are beautifully balanced there. Leo. Hey. Hey. That's good, because at least you're drawing on your Aries there, 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, look. Wheel of Fortune. I got Wheel of Fortune. Oops, sorry, right. And you got the King of Loo brushes now. Did you get the King of Cups before? I'm going to do Lily Tap today. I'm tired. But, no, you didn't. You got Wheel of Fortune. He looks like the magician though, doesn't he? So I must look into these cards a bit more. But it's almost like, why do you need the magician at the Wheel of Fortune? He's like a game show host, doesn't he? Really. I must look into these a bit more. Anyway, but it just that link there with it's time. You've come out of that grief tunnel. And you're moving ahead nicely with your 3 of Wands. Divine timing. King of Cups. So you've got King of Wands. So King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of, any more kings, and you've got the Emperor. Okay. No queens. So this is really, it's like a masculine pump, isn't it? Sort of like, You've got the King of Cups again here. Oh, you've got the Empress here. Okay. It's just interesting to see how it... No. Nothing like calling cards out. King of Swords. There you go. There you go. So you're now the Emperor. Spooky how that happens, isn't it? Right. Spooky. There you go. You made it. And what's lovely is you've got the Empress down here. She'll be waiting for you. Yeah? Wait a minute. Whoa. This is almost like using the natural cycle of the year, isn't it? You've got the clocks change. We have the eclipse, and then Uranus, Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune twice. Did something happen to you around about the Uranus Jupiter thing? Did that work well for you? Feels like it did, because to have the man with the plan realise that it's whatever timing up there, 3 of Wands, it's you've gone up a gear, haven't you? Emotionally. I was realising that you were further down the road than you actually thought you were. It's like, oh yeah, oh gosh, I didn't even notice. That's lovely. Okay, let's push all that over there. What's this one here? Oh, it's just your moon sign, wasn't it? So what's going forwards now? 3 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. What's this one? 6 of Wands. 3 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. So the three of Cups is happiness and what have you. Five of Pentacles. It's like you've dealt. I'm just going to lump it all in one. Six of Wands. You've successfully, through Cups, dealt with this position of lack, or this feeling of lack that you're in. So you've realised, yeah, this is what's coming forward. I've dealt with it. Tick. I can go back to being Leo. The Leo everybody knows and loves. Yeah. Right. Ah! Eight of Wands. Yeah. So you might have an Eight of Wands in your future. Really sure. You're really sure. Oh, what? Eight of Wands, Four of Wands. You had this last time, didn't you? Eight of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah. In French, that's called a coup de foudre. A coup is a clap or a bolt, you know, like thunderbolt. So a coup, a foudre is lightning. Yeah. So a coup de foudre is a flash of lightning. It's also the French use it for love at first sight as well. Coup de foudre, very Eight of Wands. And then you've got actually Pegasus is about Aquarius moon. Pegasus is one of the constellations for Aquarius. Could you be falling in love with a Sagittarius who's got an Aquarius moon? Me. I know. Who knows? Not I know. But Four of Wands. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, the 12 of Wands. Ooh, safe. It's safe. It's safe to do so. Six of Pentacles. Let's do another card for that. I was thinking that's half a card. Oh, okay, you got the Empress. Is there any hands up? Is there anybody planning to have a stable relationship with an Eight of Wands? 50-50 Empress. No? Okay. Back in the box, Edward. Okay. It's like a dating site. So let's get the thing for these. Father of Cups. So this is this beautiful black swan here. Okay. The Father of Cups has a truly... Ew? Can't even see that. Vague. I can't see that. Oh, unique. Has a truly unique and dynamic personality. He's the most feminine of all the fathers within this tarot, and usually a patron of the arts. Oh, nice one. Free tickets to the opera. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community. The only thing holding this man back is his deeply rooted insecurities. Oh, why? Beautiful. They are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. Will you come and sit by me? You'll be fine. I'll look after you. So then we've got the Empress. The Empress is the mother or the goddess of the tarot. Her energy encompasses all that is warm, fertile, creative and sensual in the world. Her strength comes from being gentle, not like these contact lenses, and compassionate, and loving without binding. When this card appears, it's either pointing to a maternal relationship in your life or the side of yourself that wants to love more. Well, there we go. We just had that, haven't we? Your moon sign. So there you go. Oh, nice tie-up. Cool. The Empress also suggests it's time for you to reconnect with nature So outside, so go outside tonight and find the moon. Oh, it's about moon. That's weird, isn't it? It's synchronicities like this time. Nice one. You won't be watching Eurovision then, will you? And then you got the sun, which is good old Leo. Nice use of colour there, isn't it? Love that colour. Slightly radioactive, but yeah. Can't live without it. Sun. Okay. Imagine for a moment that you're soaking in the warm rays of the sun. It feels nourishing and healing, like all your aches and pains just fade away. The sun card brings this amazing energy into your life. Vitality and health abound, while you feel assurance and clarity in all that you do. Spend some extra time outside today. And tonight, get a 10. Be grateful and be appreciative of the radiance of the sun and the life force it gives all creatures. Especially this little swan who's not feeling so good about things. You'll be alright with that. Celtic magic then. Let's see what's going on here. What number's that? Who? 22. 22. No, it's not. 25. The Great Glen. Okay. That's a bit small. I have to get that thing. Get away with that. Banging my toe on his tail. Okay. As the name suggests, the Great Glen is a huge glen. Oh God, thank you. Nothing like translating English to English. That cuts across the Highlands of Scotland. It offers some of the most mountainous. I can't read. I'm going to get over there. It offers some of those what it would do, wouldn't it? Mountainous and sublime scenery connecting Inverness with Fort William. It's a magical route on the Great Glen Fault line, so the mountains and lochs in this region are stunning. The presence of the Great Glen card heralds the beginning of a long journey that you are about to embark upon. This might not be a physical journey, it could represent a journey of growth or healing. Oh, right, no, nice one. Well, that fits in nicely. However, the journey is destined to be a significant one in your life, leading to lasting friendships and memories that will last a lifetime. Look to other cards in the spread to see why the journey is important to you. So it tells you about what that would mean. Then that just talks about the other things. Remember to enjoy the process and know that it will lead you to a most welcome destination in the end, one that fills your heart with joy. So what else have we got here? Oh my God. You know when you lose weight and you can, you trousers, you can do that sort of like that fat thing. Oh, sorry. It's not that kind of show, is it? Do you lose weight off your eyeballs? Because I feel like my contact lenses are too big for me. I can't even see what that says at the moment. Looks like a bit of nookie in the rocks. Oh, hand fasting. What number is it? 31. Here we go, hand fasting. Ooh! That's why with the Hierophant. Who's getting married then? Hold on, oh, it's that thing where you don't actually put a ring on, do you? You just put a bit of string. It's a cheap wedding, isn't it? It's string instead of a ring. Love, commitment, fidelity. A hand fasting. What's this thing? There you go. Is a type of marriage ceremony where the hands of the bride and the groom are bound together to signify that they are one. All right. Traditionally, their hands were cut and their blood mixed to symbolize the merging of two clans and bloodlines, hence the saying, blood of my blood, bone of my bone. A hand fasting could be part of a legal marriage ceremony, or it could take place as a more informal declaration of love. The couple would then be regarded as wed by the clan. This is a lovely card suggesting that a marriage or long-term romantic commitment is on the horizon. Expect bold romantic gestures and proposals. If you are single, this card could indicate that a significant new love is on the way to you, especially if the other card is also in the spread. In essence, this is the card of love, marriage, and happy ever afters. It may not always be a bed of roses, but it will always be worth it. Well, you could... Hey, Leo. Good for you. I'll buy a hat. So let's see what demon could mess it all up for you, shall we? Let's bring it back down to earth. Oh, you got 2. 8 of Swords. Ah, you got 3. I'm going to choose. I think because of the reading you had the other day, the inner critic. I think that Focalor one is going to be most important. You only need 1 demon. So Focalor, who deals with your inner critic. So if you look, find out how to deal with Focalor, or Focalor, eclecticwitchcraft.com or blackwitchcoven.com. You can do that to that. Then all of this is yours. It's like winning a game show, and you don't have to choose which window you want. You get all the windows. Well, contains Z+2. Oh yes, Sag is in here somewhere, isn't he? I'll be your Sag. Anyway, nice. Is there anything else? What else can we do? I don't want this to stop. This is like this is so nice. I might get all these and just go and lie down. No, I don't want to ruin it. Any more would ruin it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Enjoy. Enjoy. Take good care.